Hey, what's good, y'all? Y'all tuning into Pop Austin Media with your girl TJ the DJ. We got special guest musician Rich the Mack and producer Marcus. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Hey, nice. How was y'all's Christmas?
It was all right. I turned 21.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Christmas, baby.
Hey.
He's chilling with me.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
solid day.
What'd y'all get into?
We were just chilling, reconnecting with some of our friends. They all in college and they came back.
Okay, dope.
Chill
Nice.
day.
Yeah, that's dope. There's not a lot of things open on Christmas, so it's like where you out? It's like hard.
I was hoping to grab a bottle that day. All the liquor stores are closed.
You can't buy anything.
Tough.
Yeah, you got to do it beforehand, but damn, you couldn't. Damn. Okay.
Even the
crazy.
day after.
You couldn't do it the day after either?
No, they all closed the day after.
Damn, that just sucks. But hey, now you're 21. You can go whenever you want.
Pop that champagne bottle.
Right, okay. I love it. So let's start from the beginning. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you originally from? What school did you go to?
So I was born in Utah, but my family moved down to Texas when I was really young. And we kind of just moved down Austin, Pflugerville, and then we ended up going to Hutto around I want to say 10 years ago.
Dope.
And then for school, I went to Hutto most of my life, but we just chilled around Pflugerville schools when I was down around that time.
Okay, cool. Did you play any sports?
Yeah, I played a lot of sports actually. I did football, soccer, powerlifting, track. I tried to get into basketball, but as he knows, I'm not that good at basketball just
Dang.
yet. Yeah, it's acquired talent.
Yeah, that one you gotta like have the skills and that height.
Yeah, he's a hooper though.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'3", 6'4".
Okay, you see,
Yeah.
that just it sounds like
It's in
it.
the genetics. It's in the genetics.
Right. No way I could be on the court. I'm like 4'10". It's like
Yeah.
I can shoot a three though. Don't do me dirty though. So, was there any music that inspired you growing up?
Yeah, there actually was. So my dad used to play a lot of old music. He's an old head, like really old head. He was. He played a lot of stuff from the 70s and 80s. And the one, I think it's a band, Air Supply. I don't know if you know them. They wrote a lot of, I don't want to call them like love songs, but it's like those 70 type of songs. You know what I mean? That they were playing in the clubs. Yeah, it's like those heartfelt type of songs. So my dad would play a lot of them. He'd play a lot of Elton John. That was also one of my earliest influences when I was making music. The Yellow Brick Road, that whole album, that's what inspired me the most when I started off.
Nice. That's so smooth. I love it. So, who were your favorite artists growing up?
Ooh.
I know you can pick a few, not just one.
So my most favorite ever when I was growing up is probably Elton John, but closely followed up by Drake. To me, I feel like they're very interchangeable. You know, they had their own sound, but I feel like they're both really good at displaying vulnerability, which I feel like makes music, you know, very much relatable. It's very, you know, relaxing. You know, when you hear something that the artist is going through that you can also relate to. So Drake, Elton John, Kanye played a big role too on the music I used to, you know, listen to. Graduation was the first CD I ever bought.
Yeah, that was a dope album.
I love that
album. Like you can still put it.
Yeah.
We don't have CD players that much in the car now, but
that's
we just
when
put it on.
There was Sound That's by that time, and I had a little laptop my dad bought for me. That's how I listened to my music back in the day.
What a vibe. What about you, Marcus? Who would you listen to?
Ooh. So a lot of my music is like Drake, Travis Scott, same thing, Kanye. Those are a lot of influences.
Those are the vibes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Travis too, especially because he's from Texas.
Yeah. I like Travis's sound a lot.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what would you say your sound is more like? Because I know his is a little wavy and, you know.
I mean, it really be all over the place. I'll be producing whatever I'm feeling. So, like, one day I could be feeling some smooth stuff. The other day I could be feeling something hard, like some Lil Baby, Detroit stuff. Like, it's really whatever I'm feeling that day.
Dope. Yeah, that's relatable. Yeah. I love when people say that because it's like you have to do it when you're really feeling that in order to have other people feel you.
Yeah. Lil Baby, too. He's nice.
Yeah,
I love My Turn.
Yeah, he's definitely. So he's just so chill. Like you can play him in the club. You can be listening to White Smoking. Like
he got songs for anything.
There's a lot of 90s artists too. Like Anne-Marie. I don't know if you know Anne-Marie.
I don't, dang.
She's dope. I like Anne-Marie. I like Queen Latifah.
Oh, really?
I like listening to a lot of women. A lot of women that have
one.
really real music. I feel like.
Yeah.
So, not to say like guys don't make real music, but you know you need to hear something from a woman's perspective sometimes.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like they get a little more vulnerable about it.
For sure.
Like a lot of guys are a little sheltered when they're on guard, but when you're out there spitting your feelings, we got to know how you feeling.
Guys
right?
have feelings too, you know?
Exactly. Hey, and we love to see it. As a woman, we love to see it. So, let's see. What got you into making music?
So for me, it took a while because my dad used to always tell me, you know, listen to the lyrics of the songs. He would just play anything in the car. Like I said, it was that old, you know, 70s, 80s music. And I was a kid, so I never really understood most of it. I was like 6, 7. My dad was trying to tell me how to relate to something like, I'm all out of love. But, you know, I'm 6. I don't know what love is.
Yeah.
So it took a while for me to grow into that. And I'd say around my sophomore year of high school is when I really started getting into it because I started, you know, listening to more Drake, more Kanye. And the first time I really listened to a rap song was Drake because I was scrolling through Internet Explorer, and you know how it's all slow and buggy, and it somehow clicked on the Energy music video. And from then, I just kind of tapped into my own world because then I started listening to Kanye, Drake, and then basically everybody else. So that kind of got me into it.
That's cool. That's cool. What about you?
It was around my junior year of high school. You know, I was just chilling one day, and I was looking into music, listening to like all the samples and stuff that people use. Like my parents used to always play old music because, you know, they're old heads.
Right.
And I would hear those samples pop up in some new songs, and I'd be like, hey, I like that. So then I kind of tried to mess around with it a little bit. And I sucked at first, but, you know, I just kept at it, kept going, and I got better at it. And to eventually where I could get to the point where I could make stuff that would sound like what I'd be hearing in those songs. And then I just kind of got better at it, and I just really liked it and kept going from there on.
Yeah. Do you like to use samples, or do you like to recreate your own sound that sounds like that's inspired by those samples?
I like to do both, honestly. It really depends. There's some stuff that you can get that you can't really use a sample. And so, like, if I want to make my own sound, I can't really use a sample. But, like, there's some samples that deliver this sound that you can't get from making anything else. So you got to use that sample sometimes. But, yeah, I kind of do both. I kind of mess around with both of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, Rich, I know you're also a songwriter, right? So, what came first? Songwriting, producing,
So for
singing,
me,
what was it?
I definitely think it was songwriting. I used to do poetry when I was little, and that's kind of what I got into. I always had an upper hand in, you know, literature, language arts. I was always fascinated by the way, you know, the ways you can articulate words to make people feel certain ways. So I started with poetry. So songwriting was the first, and I used to actually write for other people before I really even started myself.
That's really cool. Nice. Any artists we know?
Nah,
No.
Probably not. They never got to that point.
Okay, dang, that would have been so dope though. Hey, you never know. You never know.
They got my stuff in the vault, basically.
Okay. Hey, it's gonna come out sooner or later. Dope. So who is your favorite producer? Marcus.
All
right, let him know.
Like I said, wherever I go, he goes.
So what's your favorite thing about the way he produces?
He just has a different way of looking at it, especially in the area. I think a lot of producers kind of are one-dimensional. You know, they have like one style of beats that they make. You know, he's really diverse. He can make anything, basically.
Nice.
I've seen it firsthand. This man can make like a little baby beat. He can make like a Honestly Nevermind type beat. You know, he can make an R&B type beat. He can make a Detroit type beat. He can make everything on the spot.
Whatever I'm feeling.
Yeah, being versatile. It's like that's what you need because there's just so many different genres, and it's like you can't just make for like one specific person. You want to make this money, you gotta be versatile.
Especially in Austin, so diverse. You can't just hit one market. You gotta hit all of them at once.
Exactly, very true. So, do you have a studio you like recording in?
Yeah, it's actually not in Austin though. It's in San Marcos. I go to a dude named Sam Hans.
I love shout out Sam.
Yeah,
yes,
that's my boy.
Yes, he's an amazing engineer.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
He's a really nice person too.
Yeah, he's so nice, man. Yeah, he's one of the only producers. I'm telling you, it's like.
Yeah, dude, he's a wizard on the keyboard.
I'm like, I wish I could do that. Like it's so like master. So. I saw that you're working with Grace. So how did that come about? What's y'all's story? What y'all got in the works?
So I actually reached out to her first. I don't remember who reposted her song. It was Attraction. She posted the music video on her Instagram. And I actually went in their DMs, and I was like, who is this? Like, I never heard anyone sing like this in the area. And I remember I was talking to him about it, and I had like a long conversation with him about it.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to find, you know, dope artists to work with. And Grace was definitely one of those that stood out to me as a singer and a songwriter, and just overall as a person. You know, over the time we got to become friends. I met her and her sister, you know, her mom and dad. They're cool people, you know. So I reached out to her. I had a song with her called Lost Cause that we're working on for my project. It's coming out January 20th.
Nice.
And we've been working on it for about a year and a half, something like that. It's, you know, the words got to fall in place. The songs changed over time.
That's so dope. Dope. I'm excited to see that come about. You hear that little echo? It's like,
Damn, bro.
I love it. So, congrats for one for being on The Voyage Austin. I know that's such a good, like, great accomplishment. So, how did that come about? And how did it make you feel? Because it's awesome. I'm so proud. And I don't even know.
Thank you. They reached out to me first, so I'm assuming someone referred me to them.
Nice.
But, you know, whenever I was working on that, I was still doing promo for my project because, you know, the history of it, you know, I've been promoting it for a long time, like 2 years or something like that. And the article kind of came around the summertime, so it was perfect time to, you know, get engagement, get followers, you know. So they reached out to me. And I had to type out, I think, like 2,000 words. It's like 4 pages, I think.
Show it to the people. Let them know.
Yeah.
You see, we came with the real print copy. Okay.
Really. The limited edition.
Got it on them.
Yeah.
And it's that good paper.
Yes, sir.
And when I was working on this, I was actually with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and I would go to her house to work on it, and she wouldn't want me to finish it because she said it's too much time, you know, too much, you know, to be invested into it, but she didn't really understand. And, you know, that kind of plays in part, you know, finding your crowd, finding your people, because not a lot of people are going to understand. You know, you have to do stuff like this to move on up in the world.
Yeah, PR work is what you need.
100%.
Like, marketing plays such a big part in being an artist.
Yeah, marketing, I put a huge emphasis on that. He knows that, too.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time studying, you know, different artists. They have a song called Chart Masters. You know, you can look at the stats, all the songs and everything, see how the other artists, you know, have their stuff placed or, like, you know, what songs are performing the best, etc.
Yeah. Dope.
Puts a lot of time into it.
Yeah, you got to. It's your craft. Like, it's your passion. Like, you got to show it. So, you did say that you have Underdog coming out January 20th. So, what inspired you to make this song? Both of y'all, really. I guess, one of y'all to go first.
Well, it's like a project that I've been working on. So it's like about 13, 12 songs. And originally when I started it is actually when I first met him. So he's kind of been there, you know, the whole way through. And that's why I put a lot of emphasis on bringing him up with me. Because, you know, the stuff I have on this project, I feel like it could definitely take me, you know, somewhere. I definitely want to make a name, and not only in Austin, but, you know, around the world. I want to go global, but, you know, setting my foot down in Austin, you know, is one of the biggest goals of mine. And, you know, the project came together one day when I was just, you know, I got to the point where I just listened to so much music, I just wanted to start making my own. You know, I had so much ideas, so many, you know, things I wanted to put into fruition. And I got really inspired by wanting to be like one of the best to ever do it. You know, I have that drive.
Yeah, that's real. I feel that. Yeah. What inspired you making the beats and just creating?
So when I met him, I wasn't even making music when I first met him. Like I was playing basketball still. I was on the court doing my thing.
Crazy.
And, you know, he kind of started talking about making music, and we both had like that really common knowledge of music. So he was talking about a project. I started making beats. We just kept working at it, and it just kind of came together.
Nice.
Developed over time.
Yeah.
What software do you like to use to produce?
I like FL Studio.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's a little. I use Logic, but
You use Logic? Okay.
Yeah. But I know.
Solid.
Yeah, I wish I would have bought FL just because of I know the layout is a little easier. And it's like a little visually pleasing.
Yeah, it's not as difficult as Ableton. Ableton was rocket science. I was like,
it's too much. Yeah. That's too much. We're not even going to get into that. I'm not going to get a headache. For real. Oh my gosh. So what streaming platform do you prefer using as an artist?
You know, I've always used Apple Music. I think it's so convenient that I could just plug it into my MacBook and drag everything onto there. But I'm lately getting into Spotify. start crunching numbers, because Spotify gives you a lot of information that Apple Music doesn't, especially as an artist.
Yeah, and I feel like you can get on playlists a little easier than Apple Music.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Very hard.
That is true.
On Apple Music.
Facts. And what about for you for producing? Where do you put your beats?
I mean, I like to put them on YouTube, BeatStars, all that stuff. Yeah.
Dope. Nice. So, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions?
I do.
It's coming up.
Drop my project, obviously, on time. Drop it January 20th. I want to expand in Austin. I want to meet everyone that I need to meet before, we start taking it further.
Yeah.
And, just grow, growth and prosperity.
That's what it is. What about you?
Yeah, I want to be more consistent with the producing. I want to drop my own project in 2023.
Nice.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I'm ready to see that.
Yeah.
I love to see producers do that thing.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It plays such a big part in y'all's work,
Yeah.
And working together to create this song.
Definitely a goal.
So, is there anything else y'all got in the works for 2023?
Yeah, 2023, I want to drop a lot of collabs with people. So, people in the Austin area, if you're a dope rapper, you dope singer, hit me up. I'm trying to work with more people. Get in touch with me.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
I'm working with a handful of people. I think he was trying to get me connected with a dude named RTSJ. A rapper.
Shout out Jay. Singer, rapper, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if y'all familiar with Jenks.
Yes.
Yeah, him. We got something in the works too.
Dope. Nice.
I'm trying to work with all the underdogs of the area. People don't really hear too much about. People with their own sound, their own lane.
Nice.
We're trying to diversify.
Yeah, I feel that. Is there anybody here in Austin that you really, really want to work with? That you maybe haven't hit up or?
I low-key have hit a lot of people up already. Definitely, Quinn for sure. Not just because he's like the top dog, but he's just nice. He has his own style.
Yeah, he does have his own sound.
Yeah, that's why I respect him a lot for that. A lot of people will piggyback off of that, but I respect him for staying true, not switching up.
Yeah.
Definitely him. Definitely another dude named Young E. Young E the official. Yeah, he's nice. I sent him his stuff too. He tried to send it.
Yeah, I hit him up a little
bit.
Yeah, I sent him some
he's
stuff.
nice. If I'm forgetting somebody, I'll meet them along the way.
Right.
Whatever's meant to be.
Just hit him in the DM. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, get those features working, all those collabs. Got to do it for Austin.
Yep.
Nice. So any last words for the viewers?
Oh yeah, we dropping merch too.
Ooh.
After the project's out, we're gonna drop a documentary too as well. So about like a week after, or like a few days after January's over, we're gonna do like a mini documentary. I don't know if the dude remember what's his name?
Jet.
What?
Jet.
Yeah, we had Eric in here last time. You remember the short dude? He's the guy filming my documentary.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, him.
Hey.
I call him short dude.
Yeah.
I call him little homie. Cause he look young. How young is he?
Cause little homie.
18.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to do it differently.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard
of
an Austin rapper with a documentary, like an album documentary.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do like a rollout like an official artist would without being an official artist
It's
spot
hard
yet.
merch, and I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So where are you gonna drop it? You gonna put it on YouTube?
Yeah. Let me show you the merch actually. We have some mock-ups on here.
Exclusive.
We also have some models too.
Hey.
So I was doing something like this. I don't want to.
I'm like, where is it?
It's hard to focus.
It's not
That ain't
focusing.
gonna focus.
Yeah, we have that one in red and blue
Red and blue.
type shit.
It says underdog.
And then we have like 3 more
Nice.
designs. One's with my face on, and then more of the underdog text.
Yeah, check it out
Dope.
on his Instagram.
I was like, and I actually made all these myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be creative.
Sick code.
Dope.
Something like that. I try to go for the diversity, but we have all that coming. The merch coming a little bit after, and then the documentary.
So y'all look out. January 20th, 2023. Got new merch. Got a new. Is it a project?
Yeah, it's a
Complete project.
Complete project.
Hey.
My first ever mixtape.
Okay.
Everything.
Yes, sir.
That is gonna be so
First set
fire.
of songs.
Man.
Hopefully we do something in Austin. If not, it's gonna go outward. It's just gonna do something somewhere else.
Hey, sometimes you gotta like branch out. Some people will show more love, and some people will show you love here.
Yeah.
You just gotta test it out.
It's hard love in Austin.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, people pick and choose.
Hopefully
a lot
we
of
get up
clicks.
there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And hey, we're all gonna come together. That's what we're all trying to do in 2023 is work together, keep collaborating. Austin, we gotta stick together. Stand together, we go up faster.
Facts.
So any last words? What are y'all socials also? Where can they follow you, find your music, beats?
So,
Rich the Mack on Instagram, no spaces. RICHTHEMACK.
Marcus Made One on Instagram. It's just Marcus Made and then the number 1.
Okay. And where can they find y'all music?
Oh, so that's the part I was gonna get to. When the project drops, that's actually when all the music's gonna be available. Everywhere.
Okay.
So Rich the Mack still.
Okay. So y'all have to follow on Instagram. Then when those things come out, yeah, stay updated.
Yes, man.
Same thing for Twitter too. Is Rich the Mack.
Rich and Mack, and we got Marcus, the one.
Marcus one.
Marcus Made One.
Marcus made one.
Yes, man.
I love it. I love it. Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We appreciate y'all coming out. I can't wait to see what y'all got in the works for 2023. And we'll see y'all next time on Pop Austin Media.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for watching. Y'all, we just blew past 8,000 subscribers on our way to 9. So make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.